Hello guys, welcome to another video. It's Kuma here, your mentor. So for today we're going to be doing another weekly market analysis where we're going to be analyzing the market and just looking to take a few trades, looking to take a few opportunities that the market presents to us for this week. So yeah, let's get into it guys. Before we start with our weekly market analysis, I would just like you to update on the previous analysis of the previous weekend market analysis, right? So for the last week we analyzed the AUD USD and then we also analyzed the Euro AUD, right? So let me just head into the AUD USD there. Okay, this is not the one. Oh, sorry about that. It's gold. Yeah, let's just go to the AUD USD. So for last week guys, we analyzed and then we came to the conclusion that we are going to take sales right on that area right there. Let me just zoom in so we can see there. I said that we're looking to take our trades right there on that area right there, right? Because we have a level of inducement right here, and then we have a fair value gap, and then we have also that unmitigated order block right there. But clearly price has its own mind, so price is just heading straight down guys. So yeah, that's that. We didn't execute any trades from this pair right here because it didn't give us our proper confirmation. It didn't give us what we're really looking for, so we'll just have to wait it out. If it goes down more, we'll look to take some sells, or if it changes the direction, and then we'll be looking to mitigate an order block maybe somewhere here, but I'll share that analysis with you next week, or if I get another confirmation of this order block here, because as you can see here we had a market shift right here. Let me just show you on the other pair there. It's still the same thing. As you can see, let me just close my watch list. So as you can see guys, we've been having a downtrend ever since. We've been having a downtrend ever since, let me just check the date there. Ever since the 1st of February 2023, we have been having a downtrend right there. So what we can see here is that price broke this swing point right here. It broke that lower high right there, making a higher high, right? Meaning that that's a market shift, right? That's a change of character. So we'll be looking to take the buys shortly after price retraces to the bottom, and then we'll be looking for the buys, right? So initially that was my target. This order block was my target because I was like, if we're gonna come into this area right there, here's our area, that is a level of inducement. If price comes into our area here, retraces back here, my target would have been somewhere here, or would have been after this liquidity here, or somewhere down here on this order block, right? So that's where I was looking to really take the profits, but clearly price went impulsively down, leaving some gaps there. So maybe we'll go up with the market. What I'm really looking for is a break, right? I'm looking for that break there, because what I saw is that after this break that happened right here, others would really say that this is a market shift, but I saw here there's a level of liquidity, and that liquidity might be swept, right? So as you can see, price swept here, right? Let me just fix that quick. As you can see, price swept there. Price swept, took out that liquidity right there, right? And then mitigated the order block even more. So what I'm looking for is a break of this level right here. After price breaks this level right here, then I'll be certain that maybe we really are in a buy zone, and we really are looking for the buys, or really are going to move impulsively to the upside, right? We're gonna have some bullish momentum, right? So what I'm looking for is something like this. All of you that have been watching me know the second entry confirmation, right? So we're gonna break that structure right there. We're gonna break that structure right there, and then we're gonna come back down to retrace, and then mitigate a few order blocks right there, and then we're gonna go up again, right? So that's what initially we're looking for. That's where I'm going to take my trades. So that is the first analysis for today, right? I want to keep it very short guys. So that is the first analysis for today, right? We're going to be looking to take the buys on the AUD USD, but that will depend if price really comes to break this point over here, and then it retraces, mitigates an order block right there, and then we go up with it, right? We go up there's levels of liquidity. There's a level of liquidity up here. We maybe want to target that liquidity up there. So we'll just see, guys. So I'll just update you on that trade. If I do take that trade, though, I will post it on the Simple Forex community. All of you know that I have a community. We have a community in the Simple Forex. So you can go over and join the community. As you can see, we share our trades. We just share trades or what we think is going to happen, or any questions that are Forex related, or that are SMC related. So that is the first analysis. We're going to be looking to take some buys. As you can see, the liquidity was taken out. Price mitigated the order block even more. If it breaks that high over there, then we'll be looking to take our buys, right? So that is the first analysis. The second analysis that I did last week was the euro odd, right? So let me just show you what happened there. Last week was NFP week, right? So I told you the week was going to be very hectic. The market was not really gonna respect our setups, right? Because as you can see here, guys, what I predicted here was that we had a market shift here, meaning that we were really looking to take the sells because we had that market shift right there. And then what did we have after that market shift? Price created a level of liquidity right here, right? Price created that level of liquidity right here, and then we're hoping to mitigate that order block and then go down with the market. I told you that if price breaks the structure right here on the previous weekly market analysis, if price breaks the structure right here on the bottom, maybe I'll be willing to take that sells over there, over this area right here, and then I'll go down with it. But clearly didn't even give us a confirmation that it's willing to sell, right? So that was a save there, because if we executed before getting our confirmations, we would have been stopped out. That is why it's so vital for you to get your confirmation straight, because if you don't have any confirmations, then it would have hit our stop loss, you see. So it's very essential for you to have confirmations and really be certain that your analysis is going to play out the way you want it to play out, right? Even though we are not magicians, we are not robots, we can't get 100% 100% return, or our trades always hit TP, but you can minimize your losses by having the right confirmations and using risk management, guys. So that's how the previous weekly market analysis went out. So this is the first one, the other one now. So we're going to be looking for other trades. I already shared this one with you, the odd USD analysis, right? And I said that if we break that structure right here, and then we're gonna come back down and just elaborate there. If it breaks that high right there, we're going to be looking to take the buys around about somewhere here if price retraces, and then we're gonna go up till that liquidity right there. So I'm going to share these analysis on the Simple Forex community, so you can check them out too if you're in the group, right? So let me just go over to the USD JPY, right? The USD JPY. So I took some trades here yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I took some trades here on the USD JPY, right? So I'm just gonna rerun through it and show you why I came to the conclusion that we might be selling the market, right? Let me just go over to a clean chart so we can analyze everything clearly, right? Just delete everything. Okay, everything is cool. So first of all, guys, what can I see, right? First of all, from here, we've been having bullish momentum, right? We've been having an uptrend, right? And then what happened here over this area here? Let me just close the watch list. Over on this area right here, we had our first market shift, right? We had a market shift right here. So as you can see, guys, that counts as a market shift or a change of character, right? So meaning that we're looking for the sells now, because price broke that swing point right there, right? So that is a market shift, right? And then always after the market shift, we always outline our premium and discounted zone. So in this case, we're looking for sells, meaning that we're going to be looking for the premium zone, right? So as you can see, guys, here we have our premium zones here, we have our extreme zone right here on the 0.799, right? So price is playing around our extreme zone right there. And then let me just go to the forward chart so you can see this more clearly. Yeah, sorry about not making that more clearly for you guys, right? And then as you can see here, we have a fair value gap right here. We have a fair value gap right here, and then we have the candles we have these type of candles. You see these candles, this looks like a mini range or a mini consolidation, and then we have those candles, the candles before the rapid movement, meaning that that is an order block, right? So let me just outline that order block right here for you. The order block, I would put it like this. It looks something like this. That was our point of interest. That was our order block, right? So I said that price might reverse on that area, right? So usually if we have an order block and then we're looking to take that sell, we wait for our confirmations first, right, guys? So I went over to the 1 hour chart. After price mitigated, let me just do this. After price mitigated our order block right there, it mitigated this order block and then it went down, right? As you can see, it broke a few structures here, it broke a few swing points right here. As you can see, I could count this as our first break. I could count this as our first break, right? And then price broke that structure. Maybe we can count that as a mini market shift right there, right? And then what do we see here, guys? We can see there's a we can see, first of all, there's a level of liquidity here. This is a level of liquidity right there. That is a level of liquidity. As you can see, that liquidity was swept, right? So we put an X there because that liquidity was swept. And then what can we see here? We can see a fair value gap, right? We can see a nice fair value gap right there, right? We had that market shift. Now we're looking for ourselves right in the zone, right? We can even open our Fibonacci to look for our premium zone in this place here. As you can see, the order block, this order block right here, it's right in the extreme zone, right? So usually we target the order block above the fair value gap, right? The order block above the fair value gap if we're looking for sales, right? So I executed my trade here because I was like, okay, there's a fair value gap here and then the order block is here. Price took out that liquidity. First of all, price took out the liquidity and then it went to fill in that imbalance or that gap right there, and then it mitigated the order block right there and it's starting to go down a little bit. So that is a high probability trade. I'm really betting on this trade, and I feel like this might be a very high profitable or high probable trade, both of them, right? So I executed my trade here, right? And just go to the 4 hour chart to show you where's my target. All right, so initially my target might be on this zone right here, might be on these zones, right? This is the first zone, no, that's the last one, and this zone, right? So if I see a few more entries, the first targets might be here and here. So I'm really willing to push this market down until here. That is my target, and then that trade is a very it's about 19, like almost 20 risk to reward, right? So yeah, that's the trade, guys. That's what we're in now. If you want to execute, you can execute now too, and then enter there. So this is my second analysis for today's weekly market analysis. We're going to be taking sales there. We took sales already there, right? Yeah, we took sales already. So first of all, this is the first target and this is the second target, guys. You see, so this is a very high probable trade. It has all the confluences, it has liquidity, it has the fair value gap, the order block is in an extreme zone. So this might turn out to be a high probability trade, guys. So this is the second one. I'll also post this one on the community group, right? I'll post the odd USD one on the community group, and I'll post the USD JPY, the one that we're currently analyzing now, on the community group. So head over to the community group right now and I'll send them, right? The second trade that we took, guys, was the GBP USD, right? We took this, we discussed this in the community group, right? We discussed this in the community group, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna take buys right here. Most of us took buys right here, and then we're looking to take some other buys right here, right? Yeah, the other members already took buys on this order block right here, but I'm really skeptical about it. But I can really see the candle behavior inside this order block is really good. So yeah, this might be a very good trade too. We're looking to take another entry here. So the other members in the trading community already took their trades right here. I want a long position, not a short one. Yeah, long position. They already took their trades roundabout here on that order block right there, and I feel like their stop losses are really right there, and then we're going to be going up with it. I don't know where's their targets. We'll discuss that later after I'm done with the video. So yeah guys, that's our target. That's where I would target. So I'll just hear from them, the other members who already executed this trade right here. So yeah guys, that is the trade. That is the third one, but let me just rerun through it because I didn't rerun through it how I took this trade, right? The first one, because as you can see, we have buys here, so most of you would be very confused as to how I took this trade, right? Okay, let me just go over to another clean chart, and then let me just, yeah. So first of all guys, we can see that we're in a buy. We're really buying here. There's no really, this is not really a market shift. If someone says this is a market shift, because it did not really break the swing point right here, so I wouldn't count it as a market shift. So we're really going bullish here guys, so I would suggest all of us look for buys, right? So let me just start with it in this area right there. To not waste time, we had our break of structure there. We had a break of structure there, notifying us that we'll be going up even more, right? So after that break of structure, I was looking for my entries inside this area right here, from this swing point to this swing point right here, right? So first of all, I took out my Fibonacci and I tried to look for a discounted zone, right? As you can see, we were looking for a discounted zone, right? We can see that this is our extreme level right here, and this is our discounted zones right here, right? So first of all, we saw that there was a little fair value gap here because price wasn't filled to the complete, right? There was a fair value gap here. So we saw this on Friday. I think we saw this on Thursday or Friday, right? We executed our trades round about there, right? We executed our trades round about there because that is a nice order block and it's in a very extreme zone, right? It's in a very extreme zone. So we executed our trades there, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna buy on this level right here. Long position. Why do I keep on taking out the short position? We saw that there's chances to buy there, and then we bought the market right over there, and then our target is up there because we know that price is continuing to go up, so it might even come to the upside to break this high over there, to break that swing point, to give us another break of structure, right? So as you can see guys, the market is even going up now, so people who executed on this area are probably in profits right now, are currently floating in profits right now guys. So this is the third analysis that we do for today guys. Yeah, so if you're looking to take your trades, you can take your trades on the GBP USD anytime, because I feel like it's just gonna go up from now on, right? I feel like it's gonna go up from now on. As you can see right here, this is what you can call a bullish engulfing. If this 1 hour candle closes, if this hourly candle closes, if it closes above the high of this candle right here, that will be a bullish engulfing, indicating to us that we are really looking to take a few more buys too, right? So I'll just wait for that candle to close, and then after that I will execute my buys. I will even buy more because we even have an area of liquidity here. That area of liquidity is going to be taken out, and you can see now it's 3:13. 3:30 we're going to be trading the New York session, right? So yeah guys, that is the third analysis. I will also drop this analysis too. This analysis is already dropped on the community group because we discussed this, and then we took our trades last week, I think last week Thursday. Yeah. So the other bonus analysis that I want to share with you today, even though it was reserved for the VIP people, the other one I wanted to share for you today guys is the CAD Swiss franc, right? The CAD Swiss franc is a very risky trade. Let me just open a new chart so that I can show you what I'm really talking about. You see guys, so let me just clean this right here. close my watch list. Let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. So as you can see, guys, overall we are having a downtrend right here, right? We are going down, we're just going down. So clearly, if you are a trader, you would really see that, okay, this is a sells. We would be only looking for the sells in this area, right? So what I came across, guys, is that I saw on this area right here, I saw on this area right here. So yeah, guys, right over that area right there, we can see that we have a basic market shift right here, right? We have a basic market shift right here because price, even though it was not really, it did not really break above, you could even say it's an area of liquidity, but I would count it as a market shift because it broke above that area right there. And what I saw is that from every swing point here, no swing point has ever been broken above, right? This is the first time a swing point has ever been broken above, right? So I was like, okay, maybe this might be a nice level to buy. Maybe the market is really looking, towards this, to go up, to change its character, right? So let me just put this auto block right here. So what are the confluences we have for this trade, guys? First of all, we had that market shift, right? And then if you can see right here on this area right here, we have our fair value gap, right? So this is a nice fair value gap. We have a fair value gap because that low doesn't touch that candle's high, right? So what can we see here? We can see that price came down, it filled in that gap, and then it came down to this extreme demand right here, or that extreme point of interest, right? So what do I see again? Let me just go to the 1 hour chart to make you what I see, to really indicate what I see. So first of all, what we can see, even after that, we can see our second entry confirmation, right? We can see that price broke above an area. If you can see, price broke above that swing point right there. So we count that as our first market shift, right? Because we had no shift over this area right here, because I can't count this as a market shift because it's really near the price. Like it's I won't count it as a market shift, right? Because price didn't really play out. So this was our first market shift right here. And then after that market shift, what do we look for, right? We look for the order block, right? We look first for the discounted or the premium zone. So in this case, we're looking for the discounted zone, right? So as you can see, guys, oh, sorry about that. As you can see, guys, over here on this area here, we can see that we have a fair value gap, and then we have this order block right there. So our order block is within an extreme zone, right? So let me do this. Let me mark out that what's this, that order block right there. So you can see, guys, that is an extreme order block, right? So I would be looking to take my buys right over here, because I can even see the candle behavior inside this price is really giving me a proper indication that we might be willing, or we might be buying really soon, right? So that's a discounted demand right there. We had our fair value gaps, or we had our inefficiency right here, right? We had a fair value gap right there. For all of you who know liquidity, we could count this as our area of liquidity. We could count this as an inducement, because most people would say that this is an order block, this is an area of inducement, right? So guys, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for another confirmation to be really sure, because sometimes in risky trades like this, I am extra cautious, guys. I really like to take decisions where I'm really comfortable taking the trade. As of now, I'm not really comfortable taking this trade, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to wait for the market to break above this high over here, right? After the market breaks above that high over there, I would be fully confident that the market is really willing to buy, and then and that we're in a buy zone, right? So let me just do this right here. Where's that thing? Yeah, it's right here. So after the market goes up, I'll be waiting for that break over there, and I'll be waiting for price to retrace over to our order blocks on the downside, and then I will execute my trades only to go up with it, right guys? So this is really what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the break of that high, because I'm really skeptical about it. I'm not really comfortable taking that trade just like that when it's there. I really like to have my confirmations, right? That's why I tell you guys, confirmations always. Confirmation. You must always have the right confirmation, because you'll never know. Your trades might go wrong. And I feel like my target might be around this high right here. Right? But if you feel confident, if you really feel like, okay, this is the right setup for you, you can execute your trades right on that order block there. Or if you really want to wait for the market to break and then come back down to towards this, come back down to retrace, you can take your buys over on that area right there. Maybe the stop loss might be there on that candle, and then we'll go up with it until that high over there. But I'll just share this update on the community group if any updates are needed. If we really have any updates, I'll share them on this trade. But this was just a bonus analysis, guys. This was just a bonus. So yeah guys, that is the end for today's weekly market analysis. I can't share with you any other analysis further. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any questions, drop the questions in the comments, or drop the question on the Simple Forex community, and I'll be with you in a jiffy, guys. So yeah guys, yeah, like, share and subscribe, and then I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much.